quite like playoff hockey. Here we go. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Puck scooped up by Hartman. Gaining momentum up along the side. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Eichel's got the puck in his own zone. Receives the pass.
Scored! He saved it! Oh, wow! Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Slides the puck down low. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Barbashev's going to play it against the half wall. Walker save and a good one by Gustafsson. Puck picked up by Hartman. Shakes off the coverage. From point blank. Big time saving goal as he gets out of it with the stick.
I love the save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. He got all of that one. Here's a race for the loose puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Moves it to Howden. Minnesota's ready to go on the attack. Takes a shot. Gets in front of it for the block. And there's the whistle, icing the call.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
More than half the period has expired. Still looking for our first goal. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Takes a shot, and he had an answer with that save. Loses the coverage there. On-man rush. Moves it quickly over to Johansson. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Oh, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
The Golden Knights are across the line and into the offensive end. Fires it! And that takes guts to get in front of that one. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Still no score in this one. We'll see if period number 2 finds ourselves a goal. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Minnesota's held the bulk of play after the first 20 minutes, James, and they don't really need to change anything, but they can't get frustrated. They've had the majority of shots on net, and eventually one will go in.
And he gets in front of that one-timer. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Kaprizov's going off for cross-checking.
Oh, this is such an obvious call for the official on discipline. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
The Golden Knights will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Dismiss that chance.
Whether you're player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Vegas will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Taken by Stone. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. And the puck skips out of the up. He's got a little jump. He's in. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Looks to pass it to Borfield. Hurdles across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Golden Knights come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
And it's kicked away. Middleton stick handling in his own zone. Gaining momentum along the boards. Here's a short pass to Boldy. Oh, hopping people out. What a blocker stop by Hill.
Well, nice scores.
Vamos, William.
The Wild have been the better team all night long, in my opinion, and now it's starting to shine through with this one-goal lead in period number 2.
Yeah, and maybe the Six will loosen up just a little bit here, James, now that they're playing in front. But you got to stay aggressive. You got to stay on the puck because it's going to be the details to give this game that get it done.
And now he moves it to Boldy. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Moves it to the offensive zone. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. They fight for it along the boards. And that's kicked out from the scrum. And the puck leaves the zone. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Here in the back half of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Hartman's won the draw at center. Quick feed to Kaprizov. The Golden Knights take over on possession. Minnesota's got possession of the puck. Good hit to pump above the puck. Vegas has it in their own zone. Oh, my! Oh, it goes right up the post!
Vegas is struggling to capitalize on their chances as that one goes off the post and out, but they are generating, James, so if they can keep with the game plan, continue to press, one's bound to go in.
The Golden Knights take possession here inside the offensive zone. Gustafson's got the puck and he's going to hang on. The Golden Knights win the draw. Through center along the wing. Picked up along the wall by Hurdle. Hartman's picking up steam. Grabs the puck in the corner. Puck grabbed by Faber. Big time stop there. Sissons moves the puck. Makes a move in front. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James, and listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Wild have possession along the boards. Trenton's taking it from his own end. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Easily turned aside by Hill. Quick pass across to Anderson. Moves the puck. Passes over to Tarasenko. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Golden Knights can't seem to find a way to get shots on net here, James, and they're going to have to if they want to get back in this game. I mean, it's still close because of their goaltender. And now in the third period with less runway, they got to take some risks. They got to take some chances if they want to gain offensive possession.
Oh, that hits the cage! That's using your head.
Well, it's not a header in soccer, but is a shot off the mask. Either way, it's a save.
And he takes the feed. Fires it on net. Hill's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Goldie's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
Minnesota's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Comes up with the stop. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Pass right back. Reads the play and forces the turnover.
Minnesota's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Quick pass to Faber. And now it's over to Hartman. Moves the puck along the half wall. That one's tipped. Denies him.
Hill's able to square up to the shooter right here. He's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Vegas looks to break out in their own end. And he takes the dish. Picks up the puck. Here he is with the backhander. Scores! And barely can never run it.
Well, James, sometimes it feels like you're never going to put one in. It could be the ocean and you'd miss it, but they get one late in the game. And hey, sometimes when the floodgates open, money comes. This is a prime-time example of not taking the care of the puck on your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Harrison X won the draw inside the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Spurgeon. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Hill's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck now. There's an injection of energy with that hit. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's off a stick. Puck scooped up by McNabb. Here's a chance. Stopped with ease.
Always find in playoffs that it is so difficult to get to the other team's net, right? So whoever defends a slot is going to be victorious. Whoever wins the puck battles and the board battles. It is a physical game, and imposing your will like that hit sends a clear message that you are willing to get to the dirty areas.
And he moves it up to Trenton. On the attack along the boards. Takes it away with ease. Slides the puck over. Slides it diagonally to Marner. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Hill's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Great presence on the ice to knock that down. From the open ice, they gain the line. And the puck skips off the bump. Here's a centering pass. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Moves it to Korczak. Intercepted at center by Stone. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
Under a minute to play in this game. We got a whistle, penalty coming up. Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
Although it's been a frustrating power play, they have to find a way to open the ice up
Virtual underman. Slides the puck to Brodin. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Dishes it off. Oh, a little wax off. What a blocker stop by Gustafsson.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And he turned that aside as we continue play here.
What's been fantastic in this game is the timely big save. And he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. It's just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you've got in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Oh, great play to sidestep the hook check. And that brings an end to the third period. We are still tied, and that means overtime is looming in moments. McCarron's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Vegas opens the period on the power play, and they win the opening face-off. Along the half wall with the puck. Dishes it to Marner. Slides it across to Stone. Oh, look at this. Takes the feed at the point. Slides the puck. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside.
Right?
Carroll's been counted
Yeah,
on
it's fine.
in the big moments of this game.
Putain, il pourrait en pleine émission tout le monde.
Makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives him an opportunity.
Opportunity, and it just climbed over the net there. I thought it was in.
Well, I thought it was in as well, James. Now he is all around the puck, doing all of the details and habits right. He's going to cash in at some point.
Coughs up the puck after that hit. Makes his presence known on the ice. Sends it over. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Moves it quickly over to Boldy. They gain the zone from the left side. And he easily stops that one. Scooped up along the wall by Boldy. And he fights off another save. The Golden Knights cross the blue line and are on the attack.
Ah,
Looks to make a play.
voyez, t'avais quelqu'un avec une erreur.
Quick shot.
C'est du
Denied
poil,
by the
quoi.
goaltender.
Ok, ça dessus.
Here's a short pass to
Comment
Carlson.
il
Tosses it to Kolesar. Makes some space. Here's a chance to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Nice poke check. Puck picked up by Theodore. Tries to feed it over to Kolesar. Shot! Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Moves it over to Hartman. And he takes the pass. And the intensity starts to ramp up here on that hit. Here's a chance! Oh, what a save to kill a tie! Quick feed to Markiev. Feeds it over to Carlson. And that one's picked off. Taken by Boldy. For the win! And he keeps it alive! What a stop! Quick pass to Howden. That's broken up in the neutral zone.
No.
Moves it to the middle. And he comes up with a stop. Moves it
What is
to the
it?
slot. Looking to enter with it.
No.
They score!
So good.
They take it in overtime.
Il avait évité aussi. Il faisait tirer. T'as plus d'attaque.
Man, that was a fun one. And I'll...
Oh, putain, non, c'est une voiture. Isso é top.
It is Game 7. It's right here. It's right now. And it's on EA Sports. Let's go. Just moments away from puck drop. Both teams seem ready to go. Puck is dropping this playoff matchup, and I'm expecting fireworks here. Vegas plays the puck along the boards. Blocker saved by Gustafsson.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Moves the cat nab. Slides it on over to Stone. The Wild have the puck in the open ice. Pass to Faber. Sends a pass over. Puck grabbed by Eichel. And now it's grabbed by Stone. Moves around along the half wall. Delayed penalty coming up here. Can't keep a hold of it. There's the whistle, and here's the goal. Hughes is off to the sit there for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving too.
Vegas gets set to go to work on the power play for the first time tonight.
Well, we all know that specialty teams are often the difference makers in the game, and with this one knotted at 0, they got to find a way to get the go-ahead right here and establish their presence on the power play.
And they manage to clear it. Vegas has possession of it now. The Golden Knights play it along the boards. Vegas has it against the half wall. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Big time stop.
Gustafsson's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
And they get the puck out. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Quick feed to Hurdle. And he takes the feed. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Puck scooped up by Theodore. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Here's a shot. Covers the puck up there with the chest.
Hockey is harder and it's heavier in the playoffs, and you got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. You got to find ways to win the puck battles, and this right here sends a very clear message that they're ready to play. He just has a huge hit right there to ignite his team.
Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Taken along the wall by Faber. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Moves it quickly over to Eichel. And now he tries to get it across to Barbashev. Moves inside. Oh, save on the play. Wow.
That's great larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure. You're under attack. Really under siege. And you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
The Golden Knights win it. As the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Avoids the poke Here's a short pass to Hurdle. And he catches that one with the glove. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Hurdle's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Golden Knights win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Gustafsson. They get it out of the defensive end. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
That's a great power play unit, James, and they're not going to feel great as they head off to the bench and it gets killed without the score. But they can keep their heads held high as they had a lot of execution. They found ways to get scoring opportunities on net.
Slides the puck over to Hughes. Gets the puck in deep. Sends it over to Marner. Feeds the puck across to Eichel. Howden's got it along the wing. Here's a backhand.
He's going to get this on and off of his stick on the backhand in a hurry here, James. Really nice play, knowing where everyone is, in particular the goaltender in that low slot area.
The Golden Knights jump out to a 1-0 lead here, and they have been the better team, I'd say, for the better part of this first period here, Show.
Yeah, they really have. And I feel like they've settled into the game nicely, James, and they've had good possession time, and they get rewarded there by capitalizing on the opportunity. But I really feel like these next few shifts are really important here in the back half of the first period. You just scored. You got to find a way to continue to push.
Theodore's got the puck. The Wild have taken possession along the wall. Look at this. Works it across to Theodore. And that's intercepted by Spurgeon. Oh, wow. Stoller, Bill Carrill does it again. Kaprizov bites the leg. Minnesota's no longer chasing the game after that goal, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's tough, right, when you're behind the 8 ball right away, and it's very difficult to be assertive or to get your legs when that happens. But it feels like they found the rhythm for halfway through the period. One shift, they changed the landscape into the play it has.
Angus is over to Sissons. Tries to get it to Smith. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Here's an odd-man rush. Eriksson got it in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Smith. Gains the zone through the middle. Minnesota's looking to break out of their own end. Shot! And he makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage play. In the final moments of this period, it's all tied up. Minnesota's running down their goal to the top. Gets him away with the body. And he sidesteps the check there.
No, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
Quick pass to Barbashev. Moves the puck across to Trenton. Intercepts the pass. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Clean sheet of ice, and here we go with period number 2. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Gustafsson's been outstanding in the first period, James, and really the only reason this game is close. This is exactly why you build your team from the goaltending position out.
Pass out front, and that goes off a stick. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Moves it to Hughes. Takes the feed. Passes out front, and that's intercepted. The Wild have gained possession off the ball. Grabbed along the board by Zuccarello. And now he angles it across to Hartman. Vegas is across the line and in the offensive zone. Shot easily turned away by the
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Golden Knights continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Eriksson X won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels, after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Gustafson's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Past the midway mark of the frame, Vegas leads it 2-1. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. There's a hit and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. Shot! Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Turns it aside.
Il m'a touché, il est tiré, mais il a sauvé le but.
Vegas looks to go on the attack.
Il change.
Picked up by Smith. Steps inside the line. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Oh, what a hit. You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James, and these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Lets it go from the back end. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Picked up along the boards by Down. Quick pass across to Tarasenko. Good stand-up hit.
Arrêtez là, arrêtez. Oui.
Vegas takes possession of the neutral zone. Right in the low slot. Fantastic save. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Wild have the puck against the boards. Minnesota's looking to break out. Oh, right into the opposition bench and getting up close and personal with some people I don't think he really wants to.
Not a chance. I mean, he's over the boards here, and everyone's got to give him that extra shove, the extra mid-pull, if you will, and get the heck off our bench.
Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Minnesota's been out-battled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it, if you have urgency, you're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it. You certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack.
And he avoids the puck check with some great edge work. Vegas continues to be relentless on the puck all night. Look at this, another goal here to start the third.
You don't want to change the mindset if you're winning. You want to make sure that you keep doing what you've been doing, and if they do that, they should be successful.
He tries to make a diagonal pass to Kaprizov. Avoids the defender. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Gustafson's going to hang in for a whistle.
Howden's been on it all night, as you can see here. The grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated, but I love it because he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Still plenty of time left in this game. The Golden Knights now lead by 2. Vegas takes possession off the faceoff. Boots it away. Wow.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job there.
goaltender hangs on. The Golden Knights continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Minnesota's got it in the defensive zone. There's a short pass to Eriksson. Taken by Spurgeon. Picked off by Sissons. Minnesota's got possession of the puck. And that's picked off by Smith. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Smith's got it against the boards. Minnesota's got the puck. Moves it over to Goldie. Takes the pass. Here's a shot. And that one's turned away. Johansson's caught up with the hook, and the official saw it. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. The Golden Knights have been called for hooking.
Well, he's heading to the sin bin for 2 minutes here for hooking, and it's a deserved goal. Just didn't keep his feet moving. His opponent found a way to get a step on him, so hooking's the call.
Oh, a clutch save! Moves behind the net. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Vegas jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Denies him on the stopper. Vegas plays it against the boards. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Downside still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off.
C'est sorti d'avant.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone in time to go on the attack. Feeds it over. And he makes the save with ease.
C'était pas sifflé.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play.
27-6.
Off the face-off, they take the
That's
puck.
bad.
And he passes it up ahead to Zuccarello. Battle along the boards. Vegas has the puck. Slides it over with pace to Sissons. Picked up along the wall by Anderson.
That's
He
it.
might have a step here. He's in the clear.
Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there. It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Hard save with ease.
C'est really good. Yes.
Soccer pass. Dropped him in the open ice. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Oh, can't get it to go.
That's a shot boy when you get it tight like that. You're pulling off that kind of deep, and it just fails. That's a tough one to take.
Oh,
And there's down a man, and he's in alone. He's stuck on the play there.
Well, on the breakaway, it's all about the first fake, and he does a great job.
Wow.
The goaltender doesn't bite, and as a result, makes a save.
Vegas gets an outstanding effort from their penalty killers. We're back to even strength.
Frustrating here for the group that went out there, James, on this power play. A critical time of the game, an opportunity to score.
oh,
Do it. Real
oh,
play.
j'ai passé.
By Goldie. Quick feed to Zuccarello. There's a firm collision. Goes right to the crease. Decides to think about it. And he loses both the puck
Good
and his
effort.
balance after that hit. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession.
Oh.
Puck grabbed by Barbashev. Grabs it in his own end. Play is blown dead with the offside.
But, yeah, nice one.
To give this team some momentum, and that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in this case.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. And now it's grabbed by McNabb. Inside of the final minute here in the third. The Wild have the puck in the defensive zone. And they'll dump it in. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Shot! Stopped by Hill!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well.
Scores! Into the empty net!
This was right when I realized, James, these were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone
sencillo.